Hey, welcome back to the Improvement Channel. Today we are going to install a Ring Doorbell Pro on brick. And I bought a combo we're going to unbox here that is a Ring Doorbell Pro and an Alexa Show 8. And I saved pretty big on this. I got the, at the time of this airing, I got the Ring for $259. I was able to get the Show 8 for another $40, and the Show 8 by itself runs $129, so feel pretty good about that. So let's see what we got. There's our Ring Video Doorbell Pro. This is already open. Appears to be new though. Yeah. Here's our Echo Show. Some kind of seal on it. So they sold these together so that when the Ring doorbell gets triggered either by motion or somebody pushing the button, we can set this where it'll automatically show up here on the screen so we can see who's at the door, as well as this. Since we already have an Alexa device, I checked a mark when I ordered it and it's supposed to already be set up, so we'll see if that's the case on that. You know, set up as my Alexa. So the Pro comes with all of the different exterior pieces, so you don't have to worry about making sure to get the one that matches your doorknob. It comes with about everything. And also this one, you'll notice, is quite a bit smaller than the standard Ring. Now this one is not the highest end. There's an Elite. The Elite, though, you have to run a special Ethernet cable, and then you run power over Ethernet to run it, and I don't already have that ran, so I did not see any reason for doing that. Also, I have good Wi-Fi at my front door, so that's something else you need to make sure you have, is good Wi-Fi coverage at your front door. So I'm going to jump right into the instructions. The first thing it says to do is download the Ring app. I'm going to do that. Then it gives you a code to scan to make setup fast and easy. And then we will get number 3 started on the Ring doorbell install. Okay, so we've got a black and a red wire. All we have to do is put one in each. It doesn't matter which goes where, as long as it's one in each. So I did disconnect the power as it instructed, and that was probably the hardest part of this install so far, and probably will be the hardest part. Just figured out what breaker. It was on our furnace breaker, which sounds kind of weird in a way. There's some double-sided tape I just peeled off there, and I'm going to stick this to the side here out of the way. Sounds weird that it's the furnace, but the furnace is up in the attic where the transformer is located for the doorbell. So it
actually kind of does make sense.
I've got a couple tips for you on the new, on doing the holes. Is you have to use a hammer drill. If you don't use a hammer drill, you'll have a really hard go of it. I don't know that you'd actually make it happen or not. The other pro tip, and this is a big one, and it's not just smash that like button, but please do that as well. What I want is this mounted as high as possible, so I'm going to use this bottom hole that's already here. No use drilling that one again. So this comes with your kit. This is a leveling device made to stick the wires through here. I'm going to line up the bottom hole, which is right lined up perfectly with the bottom, top level. All right, and that's us right there. But I'm just going to take a punch. So it makes a mark right there for me, and a spot for my drill to get started. All right, it's going to be probably kind of hard to see, but there's a hammer setting right here versus just the drill setting here. So you want that bump of the hammer. So I love it when companies send drill bits and stuff like that, the little things that you have to go run to the hardware store. It looks like they have really done a good job of trying to get you everything you need for the project. I love that. And we want to remove this cover, so we just take and kind of push in on the middle. All right, I'm not going to use this cover anyway, so let's set this aside. What we want to do now is put in our anchor. A little bit tight, I'm going to tap it in with a hammer. Okay. I'm going to use my old anchor down here. The next thing we have to do is hook our wires up. It doesn't matter which side they go on. And I'm only loosening it with the drill. I'm going to tighten it with a screwdriver. It's not a good idea to tighten with a drill like that. It's easy to over tighten. All right, so I'm just going to tighten with the screwdriver they provided. Snug it down good. Don't have to go crazy. I like to make sure these wires are bent where they can't touch each other. That could cause the doorbell to ring for no reason. If these two touch each other, it makes the connection and sets off the doorbell. So I'm sure that's fine, but I'd be happier if I could squeeze that together. Alright, good and tight. You don't want to over tighten these either. You're just threading into plastic, so you can't go crazy. That's good and snug on there.
Welcome to Ring, the world's most advanced doorbell. Follow the instructions in the Ring app to continue.
Alright, so I did have to scan this little barcode on the side here. I'll show you during the setup. And that was super easy. Set that thing up probably in less than 45 seconds through the app. So this just clicks over, clicks on. And then you've got your screwdriver. The reversible side has this weird star key. And you tighten that up.
keep somebody from removing that cover.
All right, so let's turn on our Amazon device, plug it in. While we're waiting on the Amazon Echo Show 8 to boot up, the 8 means it's an 8-inch screen. It's the middle size of the 3 sizes. I know they make a 10, and I believe they make a smaller one as well. So got a little bit of fast motion going here. As I mentioned earlier, I checked a box when I ordered this one that, yes, I'm ordering it for me, so it already comes preloaded with all of my information on it. So that helps me zip through the setup process. So that's what we're doing here. And in just a few short moments, this thing is loaded up as mine and ready to roll. The only thing I had left to do was jump on the Amazon Alexa app and put in that I have a new Ring doorbell. And once I put in the new Ring doorbell, everything was working. So this was the easiest part of the setup. I would say the overall setup took me probably about an hour, hour and a half. You know, with filming and everything, it takes a little bit longer. If you want this exact same setup, go to the description. I will put a link in the description for the combo kit. You can probably even up it to the 10-inch screen if that's what you prefer. But this is a great item to have in the kitchen for, you know, doing recipes and things of that nature, and also, of course, monitoring what's going on at the front door. Ease of installation was awesome with this project. Here's our front door. You can see right here. There's a mute button that can be hit. You can turn the mic on and off. So it defaults to where they can't hear you. You got to come up and touch the screen, which is great. Very easy to install. Ring came with everything you needed, short of a hammer drill, which was awesome. Every little thing that they put on there was if there was a problem. I didn't have to use much of it, but it was still great. The Amazon Echo, as you can hear, picks up stuff from across the street and everything. So real high quality camera on it, and the audio's good. So I'm very happy, especially for the price we got. I ended up using my Amazon credit card, which also gave me like 12 no interest payments over the next 12 months. So I think it was only like $27 a month or whatever for both items. Can't believe we picked this up for 40 bucks. Anyway, join me on the next one. Thanks for watching.